Welcome back to Half-Life 3. Okay, so I played this a couple weeks ago last, and we're in Zen. And we're just about to finish this up, and if I finish this today, there could be time for more shenanigans in the berry connotation, in the berry sense. And again, I would love to stream eugenics at midnight, but the embargo is not up until tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern. Those buttons sound a little bit like Dazed and Confused. Wait, am I supposed to be on this? Early stream tomorrow? No, not early stream tomorrow. No, and it won't even be my first game I play tomorrow, because I have another special segment tomorrow before Mugenics. But I'll be able to spend a probably decent amount of time with it. Man, the chat is just freezing like crazy tonight. We don't have a... Yeah, I don't have chat again. Server not responding. Fun. Well, I'm just gonna keep playing. Homero. Oh, I've been thinking about that for like hours today. I'll just be like, you know, I made dinner. And I'm like, Homero. Oh, there's chat. I'll tell you what I made for dinner tonight, chat. I made a very simple and easy meal, and it was really good. There's a local supermarket that has, like, skewers, like a kebab. And it was like, just veggies, beef. Simple. And I wasn't, like, I didn't feel like doing, like, a full thing. So I just did that. And I made... Man, instant mashed potatoes are the simplest fucking thing on the planet. And they're not bad either. Like, I got like a 3-cheese mashed potato. And it was just add water and put it in a bowl and you're done. They suck? Well, they don't... Yeah. But not for like 1 minute of effort. No butter? Oh yeah, no, you could add that afterwards. Which is what I did. So it was just basic, easy, simple meal, and I was like, for a lazy person on a busy day, it worked. It worked pretty well. Oh, carbs like crazy. I want to know Vinny's easy dinner secrets. Well, it's just make eggs. Oh God, really? Yogurt, applesauce, and fruit cups. That doesn't scream dinner to me. I know people have different tastes and everything, and that's like, you know, you could eat nuts and berries if you'd like. But for me, that just doesn't work. I need, like, asparagus and a meat or something. You know, obviously I can do without meat, but, you know, I enjoy it. I like a pasta with veggies. But I do eat, oh man, carbs are hard to get away from. I like bread too goddamn much. Like, I know I'm gonna have to change my diet more. I've already been a lot better about it, but I think at some point it's gonna be obvious. It's like, you need to eat less bread, my friend. They're yours, my friend. All of the carbs are yours. Well, I can't eat a cannoli for dinner? The fuck is the point of being an Italian if I can't eat a cannoli for dinner? How many breads do you eat a day? Well, lunch or breakfast, it's like, you know, bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll. But I've been doing bacon, egg, and cheese on a wrap lately, and that's been pretty good too. Yeah, it sounds like Garbage Land, but it's about bacon, egg, and cheese. I don't think I could do another novelty New York song. I think I've done my one. Make a Jersey novelty song? I reference Jersey in Garbage Land. I don't have much to say about it. Taylor ham or pork roll. Taylor ham or pork roll. Tony Soprano. Tony Soprano. Feeding the ducks in his pool in the side of his house. Catches a mouse. What do I do? Oh yeah, like he looks at the ducks by his pool, loves gabagool. Oh, there's environmental storytelling happening here. Are they free? Thanks, guys. Man, as cool as Zen is, which it's not really, but like they have all this advanced technology and yet they have danger lasers. Just exposed danger lasers. That can kill at a moment's notice. Like, really easy to just touch one and die. Vinny, could you write a song about if Gordon Freeman was a Yankees fan? It's weirdly... That's very... weirdly specific. Can you? I don't know if I could. It wouldn't be a good one. But that wouldn't be a new problem for me. Ah, cocks and bollocks! That's the thing. I mean, there's like a a Vinny singing compilation on YouTube, which I did not approve, by the way. It's fine. It's fine, really, I promise. But it was just like moments of me getting angry in a video game and singing some dumb shit, or, you know, singing along to a song. Even though, okay, even though I have a delay on my voice, and therefore any of the singing is, it occurs after the beat in a way that makes it incredibly difficult to listen to, so that's fun. Cope time. Eat shit. And I think some of those little ideas, though, I'm sure there's more. Some of those little, like, frustration songs of when I die in a game, I wonder if they could be turned into novelty songs about Gordon Freeman liking the Yankees. It is done. Supplies. Hey. Hey! The fuck? Well, no, I know there was a turret, it's just I didn't... How do I get that? It only opens once. Oh, that's weird. Okay, Gordon's career, his PhD prepared him for this. This is what he did to make this whole thing happen? Even though this isn't Gordon, never mind. Forget about that. This is Agent Dale Cooper or some shit, I forget his name. I finished Fallout, chat. I finished watching the Fallout show. And remember, like, I'm caught up, basically. Remember, I don't know the lore of Fallout. I've played Todd's Fallouts a little bit. And I like the world more than I really care to dig into the specific lore. So I can't tell you how accurate the things are, or if they decided to piss on the lore, or whatever. I'm sure they did. But what I can tell you is, it became the Walton Goggins show at a certain point, and I'm fine with that. I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna say it was the best thing ever, but in terms of how bad video game adaptations are, I was pleasantly surprised, and I enjoyed most of what I was watching. And I liked Kale. I thought he was good in it. Kale, be a bad guy. Be a bad man. He was great. Goggins was great. Any specific video game adaptations you would like to mention? The Witcher, I know, is based also on the books, but I stopped watching around season 2 because it started getting really stupid. I didn't even bother with the Halo show. Castlevania show was okay for a while. I didn't watch the Richter season. But it also had some good moments. I liked a lot of it. And some of it was like... Also, you know, it's one of those things too where I know the Castlevania lore. And there was some stuff that was cool and some that really wasn't great, but at the end of the day, an entertaining show can help. I didn't bother with DMC. Sonic? Well, the movies. I saw the first 2 movies. They were good. Liked them more than I thought I would. Ow. So yeah, I did finish, again, the Fallout show. The tone and the consistency of the world was, I thought, really particularly well done. Is this... What happened here? Fuck shows about games. Let's make good games about shows. We need Twin Peaks the game.
Diane, 7:30 a.m., February 24th. Entering the town of Twin Peaks.
Deadly premonition exists, so I've heard. Chat, I might be fucked here. You can take the elevator up? Oh. Or down, yeah. What show-based games would you want? You play as Dunk. He's a tall man who walks around with a sentient egg. And you go jousting. The Sopranos TV show would make a great video game. Oh wait, it did! And it, yeah. I don't know. I can't really think of anything else. There is a Lord of the Rings game that's supposedly in the works that's going to be an open-world Skyrim-esque game, apparently, that you can walk from the Shire to Mordor. Like, the whole world is kind of, you know, created. And I have... I don't have a lot of faith that a game like that will be good. I know you can do that in Lord of the Rings Online, but that was like, you know... Now we have new graphics. Chat, I may have to no-clip. Excellent. So, let me first make sure. I know because there's a disjointed play session. I don't... Maybe there's stuff I missed. This feels like the right way to go, I just don't know how you're supposed to normally remove that force field. Destroy the big crystal. That's what I forgot about. That is what I forgot about. Thank you. So that's what not playing for 2 weeks did. But yeah, that's a soft lock that was missed in testing. It's not Vinny proof. Vinny proof equals yellow paint? No, not really. I mean, I would just prefer if there were no soft locks in the games I play. Wait, I thought they were blue and blue was friendly. I don't know if I'm supposed to take that back, but... it's gone. I think maybe now? Oh, there it is. Wow, it takes fucking forever. Well, it wasn't arriving earlier, but it might have just been at, like, several other stops, and I had to press it a couple more times, maybe? He was possibly soft locked, so I'm okay with the no clip. Thank you, chat member. I was hoping I would get your approval. They got klaxons in Zen? Did Germa ever follow up about Jesus in his chat room? No, but I like the idea that there's the discussion that maybe it was the real one. I played a Paul McCartney song during the break, so that reminds me of the time in the 60s, I was there, that someone who claimed to be Jesus went to Paul McCartney's house, and Paul McCartney let him in, and he was like, yeah, I'll just let him in. What if he was the real one? Wouldn't want to be caught not letting him in. There's a real story, I swear to God. Do him a favor and let him in. Who's that knocking on my door? Paul McCartney letting Jesus into his home. Okay, in '67, he allowed a stranger into his home. It was during Sgt. Pepper. He invited him into the studio, asking him to sit quietly in the corner. Yeah, and he said that he didn't want to risk if it wasn't. He said this, well, it probably isn't, but if he is, I'm not going to be the one to turn him away. There's a lot of drugs in the 60s, just kind of everywhere, and a lot of people experimenting with drugs for the first time. Whoa, these blue ones are more difficult. Man. God. Did Jesus help him write Let It Be? Maybe. He had a dream. He had a dream of Mother Mary. His actual mother was named Mary, standing... I shouldn't know these things, but... standing over him. He woke up and wrote Let It Be. So you never know. Maybe. Maybe that was Jesus. I wonder how many people would... Like, I think it depends on how the person looks. So, I know we have this image of Jesus in our head that's probably not accurate, but it's the image nonetheless. And I wonder if, like, all it takes for someone to maybe let a stranger into their home claiming to be Jesus is if they have the long flowing hair and the white robe. And that would be like an extra 20% chance of... like someone being like, well, I don't want to risk it. Just in case it's Jesus, then I didn't let him in. I think even Tony Soprano would probably let that guy in. This fucking guy was Jesus! Would you let him in? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't let Jesus in. I'm too cynical. The whimsy has left my life. I saw a transparent pigeon on the feed today, and I'm like, that's fucking not real. And I'm looking for, like, you know, weird fingers and shit. I'm like, that's not real. I'm serious. This person was like, I found a translucent pigeon. Oh my God. No, don't attack me! Fucking snarks. Like a glass statue? No, like a real pit. Yeah. Where, hang on. I'm finding it. I'm gonna try to find it. I can't, now I can't find it. Translucent pigeon. No, it was a clip. Thank you. Oh, someone else, yeah. It's fake. It's of course it's AI. Or there's no way. I don't listen. I'm not a fucking biologist, but come on.
Baksanıza, tümüyle şeffaf bir güvercin. Gövdesindeki damarları ve kalbi bile seçiliyor. Elimde
How would it fly? Like, what do you mean that? No, because the feathers would have to be translucent too. No, that's a CGI or AI creation.
bırakacağım. Bakın nasıl ayaklarını atıyor. Kanatları hafif hafif titriyor. Diğerleri de ona yer açıyor.
AI generated CGI, no such species exist. So, what I'm trying to say is, chat, you see a translucent pigeon and you think to yourself, 5 years ago, that would have been like, whoa. Now? No. Not at all. Not for a moment. Not for a moment. So no, I'm not letting Jesus in. Honestly, I'm sorry to say this, I need a miracle up front. He would cure your tinnitus. Alright, well, let's get a miracle, turn some water into, like, Jim Beam or something, and then maybe we'll talk. And then I rot in hell for all of eternity. What if he just does a magic trick? What did we learn from Strawberry Magic? Nothing. Pretty cool. I have a feeling the wizard from Strawberry Magic is into autoerotic asphyxiation. Just a hunch. I will refuse to elaborate any further. What do you do here? What is this? This is a cool Zen. That said, I was enjoying this game at least 50% more when I wasn't on Zen. It's a better Zen in many respects, but I think it just works in small doses. Like, I don't think you need to have much of it. Like, Opposing Force kind of did it right. Even though it did some other stuff not right. I'm here.
Mr. Cooper, thank God. You're still among the living. The tracking devices of the suits you've passed by have been instrumental in monitoring your progress. I guess Bailey wasn't wrong about your wit and wrong. Listen up. This is what we've been able to gather. You seem to be rather close to the device we need. It's located around a surveys team shelter inside a cave. We've tried to reach them, but no light signs. So be very careful inside that shelter. There's no telling what awaits you in it. Furthermore, there's a teleportation device somewhere around that shelter. You may have to use it to reach the focal point device. Once there, we'll contact you again on how to power it on. You'll have to hurry, Mr. Cooper. The Black Ops forces are breaching our position. It's just a matter of time before they discover our location. Stay on the move, Mr. Cooper. We'll contact you shortly.
Quality meat bone. Got it. Is Halo CE remake on your radar? I'm gonna give that a 20% chance of being good enough that most people don't hate it. I like Halo, don't get me wrong. I'm somewhat interested. I don't think I care, actually. We'll see. It's like the Deus Ex remake, which, for me, was a way to finally play that game. I know I could just boot up the game. I know that. I could just play it. It's still pretty good. There's probably some quality of life patches and stuff. But that remake looked like ass. And then they were like, oh, we're just kidding. We're gonna make a better one now. So yeah, some remakes are on my radar, but there's a couple that I don't really have a lot of faith in. Are you interested in Neo 3? I gotta be honest, I've never played a Neo. I don't even know what it really is. I'm sorry. As you can see, I'm busy playing Half-Life over and over and over again. More eggs. $25 health. Here we go. No. Hey, that reminds me of cookies. If I didn't have chat, I probably would have struggled for a while. Wow.
Emergency. User death imminent. Blood loss detected.
Huh. Can we play Mugenics now? Have you been here for the early part of the stream? If not, Embargo is up at 9 AM tomorrow. What if I just did this? Hang on, what if I just did this? I was like, you're right, and just stopped playing this. And then everybody pointed at that chat member and looked at them angrily. As in, like, 5 people that really want to see the end of this. Sometimes I kind of want to be that, like, that level of spiteful and just, like, there's a word for that, like malicious compliance or something? And just let one chat member dictate the entirety of the stream. They said tee-hee. Oh, you little imp, you. Ah, yes. More dead HEV suit wielders. I'm beginning to think that suit doesn't offer all that much protection. Now what? Not that button. There was some... I thought maybe I had to activate some switches or destroy some crystals or something, but... just kind of going in circles now. I saw those crystals, but they had protective barriers. Jump pads in previous level? Maybe like up there? Oh, there you go. Shit! Oh, that's where I last saved. Alright, that changes everything. Shit! I'm scratching my eye. Fuck. Oh, they can revive each other! My eyeball? Yeah, I like scratching my eyeball. My corneas. There we go. There we... No! Is that even... Bro, crouch jump. What do you think I'm doing? Fake Half-Life fan can't tell from the height of the character. All right. Precise. Another Zen Black Mesa. The decontamination. Good thing we decontaminated. Oh my god. That explosion did a ton of damage to me.
Blood loss detected.
That texture looks like beans. Alright. Hockey players eating beans. I usually like to touch electricity.
Warning.
The thrill of putting a fork to an outlet. But here in Black Mesa, it's not recommended. I think even in real life, that's dangerous. Mom! I don't know why I haven't aged, because I've been watching this guy for like 15 years, but he said I should put a fork in the outlet in the wall? Is that normal? Is that... No, Tucker, don't... Tucker, no! Dearly beloved, we stand here today to mourn the loss of our dearest child of the Lord, Tucker. For he did not let Jesus in when he was at the door. Why is Patrick Stewart doing his eulogy? I'm surprised you were more curious about that, even though it didn't sound like Patrick Stewart to me, than me saying dearly beloved at a funeral. Like, that was fine. But God forbid the man is British. That's normal? Dearly... No, dearly beloved is a wedding, isn't it? Maybe Tucker's mom is getting remarried and also having a funeral at the same time to cut down on costs. There's potential in this lore. A 2-for-1 coupon, yeah. It's morbidly delicious. It's okay, Vin. My husband can't tell the difference between generic wedding song and generic funeral song. What if they played the Friends theme at the funeral? No one told you it was gonna be this way. I don't know. Alright, there we go. That way. Yeah. Alright. We're gonna be kind of hate game. Thing about life is driving. 50% of the time is right on. The other 50% is on right. It's a secure act. I would love to see Matthew McConaughey do Let's Plays. Zombies and sound. Large. Like life itself. Like my dreams. This is worse than the Mint Mobile ads. Alright, buddy. Take a break. Gotta do an ad read. Off. What? Do I have to turn the power on? I don't know if that was the intended solution. It might be. It's just a weird jump. Oh. Too wild. What? Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, God.
Mr. Cooper, our sensor telemetry shows you're very near of the device. Please respond. Mr. Cooper, looks like you finally found the device, and it seems to be in perfect shape. How convenient. Alright, let's try to calm down for a bit. You must find the power generator now. It's probably still connected around the device. Find it and press the button.
Done.
Yes, everything seems to be fine. Now, you have to move around the switches to where it's indicated, and we'll take it from there, Mr. Cooper.
This was a big deal in the 90s. Like little movable doodads like this in a video game. This was really cool stuff. Still is kind of cool, actually. Let me regale you with tales of the 90s.
Yes, it's still working. Great work, Mr. Cooper. I'll prepare the teleporter for you to return. Please.
Uh-oh. Return of Gonad. So no one told you it was gonna be this way. Game ends and just closes itself. You think it's a little on the nose that it shoots white substance from its gonad? Oh, man. Oh, man. Fuck. Oh! Oh, it's taking the power from that again. All my best weaponry is pretty much done. Oh, resupply. And health, too. Okay. Ah, oh. Dead? Dead. Oh, it fell through. Was a fun sequence. That sucked. What did you do over there, Coop? Killed a gonad. Meanwhile, this place is just about to get nuked. Oh, shock roaches. Oh. It's the shock soldiers with the G-Man. Oh.
So, did we meet at last? Please don't think that I've been avoiding you. A great many matters require my attention in these troubled times. I do hope you understand. And now I require a further indulgence on your part. I cannot close my report until every loose end has been tied up. The biggest embarrassment has been Black Mesa facility, but I think that's finally taken care of itself.
Black Mesa and Santa Fe. We get to live. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. We don't get to live, I don't think. Why would there be a road sign for Black Mesa?
Quite so.
I don't think it was supposed to... that's a good question, actually.
But there is still the lingering matter of witnesses. I admit I have a fascination with those who adapt and survive against all odds. They rather remind me of myself. If for no other reason, I have argued to preserve you for a time.
It's just the opposing force dialogue, I think.
While I believe a servant like yourself understands the importance of discretion, my employers are not quite so trusting, and rather than continually subject you to the irresistible human temptation of telling all, we have decided to convey you somewhere you can do no possible harm, and where no harm can come to you. I'm sure you can imagine there are worse alternatives.
Well, I'm going to refuse the offer. I don't think I can refuse the offer. Never mind. If this was official, he would never be seen again. Well, that was great. Really good. When it was at its best, it was really excellent Half-Life. Like a good mix of opposing force and regular. Level design was good. Combat was good, even though it kind of like sharply increased. At various times, I enjoyed it quite a bit. And yeah, just another really nice classic Half-Life experience. That also includes Zen. which, you know, it's Zen. It was okay. Zen was not that bad. But it was definitely a little longer than I would have liked. And maybe, I think for a lot of stuff, it's just a matter of... It's a less interesting environment to spend a lot of time in. Like, I just enjoy the science facility and all of its weird inner workings a whole lot more than I enjoy the alien landscape of Zen. Even in Black Mesa, which it was really detailed and they made it look really beautiful. It was fine for a while, but then I just started getting bored of it. And I don't know, I think I just like the way the science facility is kind of laid out. It makes more sense to my brain of like, okay, here's a door. I have to hit this with a crowbar. I have to find this thing, go through a vent. I have to use this to break this, and then that opens up a path. It just kind of logically works for me. Whereas Zen, it's like, jump on the platform, push the crystal. That's fine. But my ideal Half-Life scenario would be, I don't know, like you do 20 minutes of that here, go back to Black Mesa. An hour later, you go back to Zen for a little bit. 15 minutes. And then you go back to Zen later on and you fight a boss and then you're done. Yeah, bonus. Welcome to bonus stage. Exactly. But this was excellent. Overall, excellent mod. Half-Life Insecure. Huge recommend for Half-Life fans looking for more Half-Life. You did it. You goddamn did it. Now, welcome to bonus game. Two berries in one night. Johnny, I am so sorry for the amount of thumbnails you have to make.